Hi everybody, this is tutorials. Today we are going to create these icons in Adobe Illustrator and then we are going to add this in this simplest pattern. First thing first, let's create our icons and start a new document. Go to File, New. I'm gonna size the document with 1920 and 1080. Click Create. As always, I'm gonna turn off the Align to Pixel Grid and increase the row size of my layers so everybody can see them very easily. And last, my preparation step, I'm gonna grab all of my colors and throw it on my new artboard. Here I'm gonna lock it on this layer, create a new one. On my new layer, I'm gonna grab polygon tool. By default it's draw as a hexagon, but we can use our down arrow key 3 times to create a triangle, I'm sorry, and we can hold shift key and then release shift key and left mouse button key to create this triangle. Then I want to decrease the width of this triangle and rotate it holding shift key on 180 degrees. So we have this kind of triangle, and I want to increase the stroke weight of the triangle and set the background and set the fill color to none. Then I want to Ctrl C, Ctrl B to make a duplicate, and using my eyedropper tool I want to sample this color here, and then I want to decrease width and height of this beverage. And then with my keyboard arrow keys I want to drag it to the bottom and to the left. So we have this kind of result, and we need to create a stand. For doing this we need to grab our line segment tool and holding shift key draw a vertical line. Then I want to sample this stroke here. 1 pixel stroke is okay. Then I want to draw a horizontal line. And I also want to group this and select these two and align this horizontally to the center. So we have this cocktail glass. The next step to create a cocktail tube. For doing this, grab your pen tool, click P, start with the first point on the top, then go to the bottom and right and create a new one, and then go to the bottom and create third point, then swap fill and stroke, and let me change the stroke color to black. I also want to select this and increase the stroke weight to around 70 points. Make a copy with Ctrl C, Ctrl F. Select this color, this red color. Swap fill and stroke again and increase the stroke weight to around 15 points. Then go to stroke panel here and choose this option dashed line. Here I want to set dash width to around, let's say, 42, and I also choose this option preserve exact dash and gap length. Then I want to go to my layers panel, and here on my layers panel I want to click this layers behind and go to my object path and expand outline stroke, of course, and swap fill and stroke to create this design. I want to scale my artwork and go to my direct selection tool, select my stroke path and move it to the top a little bit, and then select the bottom point of this unfilled stroke and move it to the top, like so. I also want to select this bottom point and move it to the top, and this bottom point on the angle and move it to the top using my up arrow key on my keyboard. So we have our pretty nice cocktail tube, and we need to create a piece of orange. For doing this, go to the ellipse tool, create an ellipse like so. I want to set an ellipse to regular stroke, and I want to make it black. Then I want to select this triangle, holding Alt key, copy this, ungroup, and delete a beverage from this. To make sure that your smart device is turned on, use Ctrl U, Command U to turn smart device on and off. Then I want to grab this triangle and place one corner of this into the center of my circle. Then I want to select both of them, and with my shape builder tool I want to select this triangle and slice this kind of sector from my circle. Then I want to make a copy of this circle with select the circle, Ctrl C, Ctrl B, make a copy of that, and I want to give this copy this orange color, and keep this copy selected with my arrow keys, move it down and move it left like so. Maybe decrease a little bit the size of my orange and place it like so, maybe decrease a little bit more. So we have this cocktail. I want to group all of my design, and I want to start to create my Popsicle. And for doing this, start with your rectangle tool, click M, create this kind of rectangle, sample the stroke, 1 point black stroke, then select 2 top points and drag on these bullets to round the corner. Create another rectangle like so here, and give this rectangle this blue color. I want to place this rectangle behind this rounded rectangle, so I want to use Ctrl Shift left bracket for doing this. Then I want to align them properly. I want to use my align to selection and align them to the top, and I'm going to drag using Alt and Shift key or Option and Shift key on your Mac, and then I want to simply Ctrl D or Command D to fill all of my shape. Then I want to drag it to the top a little bit and select some of my shapes and give them this orange color. Then I want to select some of my shapes and give them this yellow color, and then I want to select this Popsicle shape, and with Ctrl C, Ctrl F, make a duplicate. As you can see, this duplicate on my last panel. Holding Shift key, select all of this shape, and we'll use right mouse button key and make clipping mask. Clip all of my shapes inside the Popsicle. So we have this design. I want to arrange it to back with Ctrl left bracket, and I also want to keep it selected and move it with my arrow keys to the bottom and to the left. And next I want to create several circles, and I want to duplicate one circle and create another. Maybe I want to select the stroke and then create another circle. So we have this kind of design, and I want to select these circles and this Popsicle outline go to my shape builder tool and slice it, select it like so. It's kind of this Popsicle has already been in use. And I also want to grab my add anchor point tool and add several points here on my clipping shape on my mask, and then making adjustments to this shape with my direct selection tool. Like so. So I'm pretty happy with this result. And we need to create a Popsicle stick. I want to group this, of course. So create your, go to your rounded rectangle tool, create a Popsicle stick, set it to the sample this stock color, 1 point black. I want to decrease the width of this rectangle. Then I want to make a duplicate with Ctrl+C, Ctrl+B to set it behind. Sample this brown color and move it to the left and to the bottom with my arrows keys. I want to group them. Holding Shift key and Alt key, I want to resize it a little bit. Align them both horizontally to the center and select this stick, Ctrl+Shift left bracket to move it to the bottom and group them as well. So we have this tool, and our last step is to create our Lifesafer icon. Then this, go to ellipse tool, create a small ellipse, let's say this, hold Alt and Shift to create this ellipse. Then I want to select this color, this red color, swap fill and stroke, and increase the stroke dramatically. So I want to, let's say, 60 points stroke here. Then go to my dashed line and make a dash, increase the dash size to around, I think 92 is working best for me. So I have this kind of dashed line. Then I want to Ctrl+C, Ctrl+F, swap fill and stroke again, and I want to set it to black, I mean stroke, increase the stroke size even more to, let's say, 66, go to the object, path, outline stroke, and then swap fill and stroke. So we have this kind of Lifesafer icon. I do not want to change anything else, it looks very well. I want to simply group it, and thank you for following this tutorial to the end. So if you like this tutorial, please subscribe to my channel, share it with your friends and give a thumb up. My name is Alex and I will come back to you very soon. Have a nice day.